Hi, thank you. Nice to see everyone. I have 4 children. Yeah, thank you. Apparently my wife and I like sex more than consequences. So that's a late life lesson that kind of snuck up on us. But my kids have absolutely made me a better person. I'm more carefree. I find new simple pleasures every day. In fact, now I love driving through the roundabouts. I think that's super cool. Are you guys into that? Most people hate that, and I know why, because what happened? One day the roundabouts showed up, they were everywhere, no one told you what to do, it's very confusing. But here's the only rule you need to know, there's no time limit. You can stay in there as long as you want. Yeah, I'll spin around in these things for minutes at a time. I cackle like a crazy person, it is so much fun, especially when my kids are in the car. Oh, they're squealing with laughter, the 3 youngest ones are, having the time of their life. Not my oldest, he's 15, I have a 15-year-old son at home. I don't know if anybody else here has ever had the pleasure of living with an asshole, but this kid hates everything. He's in the back losing his mind. He's like, cut it out, Dad, it's not funny, and you're not funny. And we're all leaning the same way, just spinning around. The other kids are still laughing, so I got to go with the numbers. Woo! I'm yelling back at him like, sorry, dude, there's nothing we can do about it. We're probably trapped in here forever. He's giving me directions from the back seat, like, well, what about here or there? Why don't you pull out here, Dad? And I'm like, well, maybe you're right. Maybe I should have pulled out way earlier, like 16 years ago, maybe. Had I known you were going to be such a prick about super fun roundabout family time. Jeez. My favorite's my youngest. He's 5 years old. He asked me if I wanted to hear a knock-knock joke. I said, absolutely, let's do this. Here's what he said to me. Knock, knock, who's there? It's Phil. Hi, Phil. All that in a row. I didn't get one word in. That's not the formula. But he looked so proud. I was like, way to go, pal. You keep up the good work. He's 5. He can do whatever he wants. I overheard him say to himself, oh, man, I really wish I was a shark so I could eat humans, but I'm just a dumb old cat. I think his brain's in upside down, but he's cute, and I love him. I live with strange people, even the adults. One night I came home and my wife, instead of using the word leftover, said, if you're hungry, there are a couple of used hot dogs in the fridge. I threw those away immediately. I didn't ask any questions either, not interested in a backstory on that one. It's a weird thing to hear from somebody, isn't it? Although it's not as crazy as once a good friend of mine's ex-wife told me that she can actually hear dog whistles. I was like, what a bitch. Yeah, that joke is also a true story. She's not a very nice person. Speaking of not nice people, I went on a camping trip with who I thought were my friends. And the first night I was there, I drank way too much and I passed out. Woke up the next morning, realized these pranksters had taken a Sharpie and drawn a bunch of foreheads on my penis. I didn't like that. Also, I've been wearing these same shoes for the last 3 months, and I'm still trying to get used to them, and I think it's because the bottoms are lined with that repressed memory foam. It's like the more I move around throughout the day, the more darkness from my past keeps boiling up to the surface, and I've been crying a lot, but my feet feel great. I've never been more comfortable being uncomfortable. Skechers, now with repressed memory foam, every step closer to therapy. It might make a nice commercial there, I think. I don't know. I did write a PSA once that you might find helpful. Here's my public service announcement. Biofreeze is not a lubricant. Yeah. If you're not familiar, Biofreeze is a gel that maybe a sports medicine doctor or a chiropractor might use to try and tame an angry, sore back muscle. But if it gets anywhere else, it's real spicy. Ooh, and then you need an emergency bath in the closest sink you can find. And it doesn't matter where you are or who's around, you just got to take care of it right away. It's like, hey, sorry, everybody, but you got to get out of the kitchen. You have like 3 seconds. Let's go. That was a weird Thanksgiving, but we powered through. And we're a stronger family now. Thanks for letting me stop by, you guys. Enjoy the rest of the show. Thanks.